Hey everybody, how are you? Listen, do you ever struggle with holding employees accountable? Sure you do. We all do at times, right? When should I bite my lip? When should I talk to them? Should I write them up? Maybe I should fire them, you know? So welcome everybody to Elite's Body Shop Management Tip of the Week. I'm Dave Luehr, and I know that holding people accountable is sometimes difficult, but it's absolutely critical for a healthy culture. The reason most leaders avoid these high stakes conversations is because, well, they don't always have a good structure to use. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. Let's give you a basic tip today that can help you big time with this. Now, most of us have had these so-called accountability conversations in the past and it didn't go well. Me too, right? It turned out to be more of an argument or an ass chewing than a real constructive conversation, which is what we're after. And here's why. It felt like an argument because it was likely arbitrary, meaning that your accusations that the other person was performing poorly wasn't based on any substantial proof or known company standards. So it would go kind of like this. Bill, I need to talk to you about your customer communication. We've been getting some complaints that you are not updating your customers regularly, right? See, the statement that I just made is already starting off on the wrong foot with Bill because the word regularly, for example, is highly subjective, isn't it? What is regular? Now Bill's upset. He actually thought he was doing a great job. In fact, he says, "This is total BS, Dave. I talk to dozens of customers every day who are calling in and checking on their car repairs, updating regularly." Yeah, right? So the key to great accountability, my friends, starts with great clarity on the company standards. You see, most businesses, especially small businesses, don't have great known standards in place, which makes life difficult for everyone. Now, suppose instead that your company had a clear written standard on customer communication. What would the conversation with Bill sound like then? Bill, I need to ask you about our standard on updating customers. We received a complaint from a customer, and I noticed that in the file that you'd only updated this customer once last Wednesday, and you know that our standard is to contact and document every other day. Please tell me what happened on this one, Bill. Right? See, very different vibe. I can say this with much more confidence because we have a standard, right? Very constructive conversation. When you set standards and communicate them well to your employees, then these accountability conversations usually and quite simply only involve you asking the employee why there is a gap in their performance relative to the standard that you and this person clearly know about. Much easier, isn't it? Right? So listen, we have some excellent training on leadership and how to hold employees accountable. If you're ever interested in learning more, just reach out to us at info@elitebodyshopsolutions.com. Guys, I'm Dave Luehr. Thank you for being here with me today. Help you take another step in the right way as it relates to your leadership and communication. And we'll see you next time on Elite's Body Shop Management Tip of the Week.